You want to learn how to create your own crypto trading bots which will trade for you and generate your income even while you sleep? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna show you how to do in this video. I've had a little bit of success with crypto trading bots, and some people ask me to make a video and share the process so they can do this very same thing. My bots have completed almost 1000 trades at that point, generating this amount of money. If I check here the P&L by pair, you can see that the bots are trading a lot of pairs and most of these pairs are profitable. Obviously, this is not luck. I mean, if someone shows you that they won 1 trade or 5 trades or 20 trades or even 50 trades, well, you might call this luck, right? But in my case, the bots completed close to 1000 trades, right? So obviously this process is working, right? And this is not luck. Now, here's what we're gonna do in this video. I will introduce you to the platform which I am personally using, and that is the 3 platform. I will show you how to open an account and create your first bot. Then I'm gonna show you how to connect your bot to a trading view indicator which gives you buy and sell signals. So the bot will basically follow the signals from the indicator. It's gonna buy when the indicator sends a buy signal, and it's gonna sell when the indicator sends a sell signal. I will also show you how to connect your trading bot to the crypto trading exchange which you are using, where you have funds, so that when the indicator sends the signal to the bot can use your funds to trade. I will show you how to set up a bot to trade a single cryptocurrency. I'm also gonna show you how to set up a bot to trade hundreds of different cryptocurrencies simultaneously. So if you wanna learn all of these things, all you gotta do is just keep watching. Alright, let's jump straight into the action. We're gonna start with 3 commas. I'm gonna show you how to open an account and set it up. So there's going to be a link to 3 commas somewhere around this video. The best is to find the link and click on it, but if you can't find it, you can just go to 3commas.io, then go to sign up, confirm that you are human, and you will be brought to the sign up page. Like I mentioned, it's better to find the link somewhere around this video and click on it, because you will be brought directly to the page. And not only that, but you're gonna get 10% off of your subscription if you decide to buy a subscription. Of course, you can use the platform for free. I'm gonna show you how to do it, but if in the future you decide to get a subscription, you will get 10% off if you use our referral code SATS income. So if you use our link, the code will be already added, but if you type yourself the website in your browser, and you're not gonna have the 10% discount, right? So what you have to do in order to get the discount is to go here to referral code and type SATS income, and bam, you see that's how you're gonna get the 10% off. It's important for you guys to remember to do this, because if you start making money with the bots and you decide to buy yearly subscription in order to make even more money, using our referral code can save you between $30 and $50 a year. So $30 to $50 a year for 10 seconds of work is not that bad. Okay, so once you've done that, all you gotta do is add your email and password. Then you might want to disable this if you don't want them to spam your email with news and offers. And the last thing you have to do is just click on sign up and verify. Alright, 3-day trial on Pro plan activated. Start, that's it, we are in. The next step is to connect 3 commas to the trading exchange that you are using. Let's click right here, view all 14 exchanges, so you guys can see which exchanges they support. So they support Binance, Bybit, OKX, KuCoin, Bitfinex, BitGet, Bitstamp, Coinbase Advanced, Gate.io, Gemini, HTX and Kraken. I'm gonna show you how to connect it to Binance because that's the biggest exchange at the moment, so maybe many of you will be using this exchange. So click on Binance, then click on Connect Binance. You will be redirected to the Binance login page. So all you gotta do here is to log into your Binance account. Once you do that, you will be asked to confirm that basically 3 commas will be able to create an account or connect using your Binance account, see your futures account status, and receive one set of your generated API keys and secret key in this session. Please note that this does not provide them with the ability to make transfer or withdrawal requests. So yeah, the fact that you are giving them access to your trading account doesn't mean that they can get your money. So if you are okay with that, click confirm, and bam, we've successfully connected our 3 commas account to our Binance test trading account. Okay, now we're gonna get into the interesting stuff. I'm gonna show you how you guys can set up your very first crypto trading bot. So I personally use DCA bots, so that's what I'm gonna show you. Select DCA bot from right here. You will be brought to this page where you basically are gonna be setting up your bot. It might look confusing at first, but I'm gonna show you everything, so no worries guys. Let's start. So the very first thing that you have to do, you have to select where you want the bot to be trading. Do you want the bot to be trading spot? Do you want the bot to be trading cross margin or futures, right? So if you want to trade with leverage, you have to set up the bot either in cross margin or futures. That's also if you want to short. So basically if you want to make money when the market is going down, so you see right here, the indicator send a signal to short Bitcoin at like $63,000 and Bitcoin now is at $59,000. So that's about 6-7% profit. If you want your bots to make money when the market is crashing, not only when the market is going up, where you're gonna have to set up either a cross margin bot or futures bot. And like I already mentioned, that's also if you wanna trade with leverage. So if you have $100 but you want the bots to trade with $500, same thing, you have to set up a cross margin bot or futures bot. But if that's not the case, if you just wanna be safe, right? If you just want the bots to trade when the market is going up, right? Just to trade long, and you don't want the bot to be using any leverage, where you can just set up the bot to trade spot. I assume that most of you guys, like me, want to be able to make money when the market is going down, and you guys want to be using some type of leverage. So that's why I'm going to show you how to set up the bot to trade futures. But you see that in the futures account, we don't have any money on this Binance test account. So what I'm gonna do is I will transfer some of this money from the spot wallet to the futures wallet. You do all of this within Binance itself. So go to Binance, click on transfer, select here from fiat and spot to USDT futures. We're gonna move some Bitcoin. This is worth something like $500. So we're gonna move it, we're gonna hit confirm, and bam, transfer successful. So when I go back to 3 commas and I refresh the page, we should be able to see $500 available in the futures wallet. Aha, that's perfect. So we're gonna select the futures wallet. This very first bot that I'm gonna set up, it's gonna be a single pair bot, which means is that it's gonna be trading only one pair, and this pair will be Bitcoin. The bot will be for long trading. After that, I'm gonna show you how to set up a bot for short trading as well. So far, everything should be clear. The bot is trading Bitcoin. This is, by the way, where you select the pairs. The bot is trading Bitcoin. It's trading long. It's a single pair, right? It's trading only Bitcoin, and we are setting it up to trade futures, right? So that's this very first section here of the bot. The second section is basically the entry order. So right here, base order size. This is basically how much money you want the bot to use. We're gonna do the minimum. I think the minimum in the futures is like 105, yeah, $105. Then we're gonna select a market order for start order type. We don't use limit orders because we're gonna be using this trade view indicator. So when the indicator sends a sell signal, it's sending it in real time. We want the bot to open the trade right away. We don't want it to start placing limit orders and for us to miss this move to the downside, right? We want the bot to open the trade right away in real time. So that's why we're selecting market order. Leverage type not specified, you have to select cross right here, and to apply leverage if you want to. In this case, we're not really gonna need to apply leverage because we have $400 available, and the bot is gonna need only $105. But the reality is that we're gonna be setting some more bots afterwards, so we might need some funds. So let's do something very small like 2x leverage. The next thing, which is quite important, is for you guys to enable this deal start condition, because that's where we're gonna select the option for the bots to be using signals from our trading view indicator, right? So you're gonna open this menu and you're gonna select trading view custom signal. This will again allow us to connect the bot to our trading view indicator. So basically when the indicator sends signals, the bot will be executing this signal. The next thing that you guys have to do is to disable this safety order, because we're not really gonna be using this feature. And that's pretty much it. We are done with the second section right here, the entry order section. Now let's move to the exit order section. Here you guys can do a lot of things, right? So first of all, you can have predetermined take profit targets. So if you want to have take profit at like 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1 reward to risk, you can do this here. You can also have trailing take profit target. So if you enable this, you can change here the percentage and have a trailing take profit target. What I will show you how to do is to set a conditional take profit target. So if you click on conditions, you will see this, and the first thing that you have to do is to disable the minimum profit because we don't use it, and also to bring this down to 0 because we don't reinvest the profit. and click here on add condition. Now the condition is gonna be again TradingView custom signal, because what we're gonna be doing, we want the bot to exit the trade when we receive a signal from the indicator. So in this case, we are setting up a long bot, so the bot is gonna buy right here, and then it's gonna wait until it gets a sell signal from the indicator, right? And when it receives a sell signal, that's when it's gonna exit the trade. That's what's gonna happen in this case. The next thing that is quite important for you guys to do here is to set your stop losses, right? So what you have to do is to enable stop loss. You should never trade without stop losses, right? So enable the stop loss and add here the percentage for your stop loss. What you guys have to understand is that the stop loss is gonna be fixed and it's gonna be the same for every trade the bot opens. So you have to come up with the fixed stop loss percentage, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. You go to indicators and you search for ATR. Then you select this ATR indicator from the menu. ATR stop loss finder by this guy Very Feed, right? So you add this indicator to your chart. Now we're gonna hide this indicator for a moment because we have to make some adjustments to the super trend indicator. You're not gonna be using it in this very way that it is right now. So let's actually remove it, and I'm gonna show you how to add this to your chart. So you search for super trend, and you have to find this super trend by this guy Kivang Osbiugic. So add it once and add it a second time to your chart. The second indicator right here, open the settings, the second super trend indicator, and change the ATR period to 30 and change the multiplier to 9. Then disable buy and sell signals. That's perfect. Hit OK. Then go to the first super trend indicator and go to the settings. Go to the style and remove pretty much everything except the buy and the sell signals, right? So you remove uptrend, downtrend, remove the highlighters. That's pretty much it, right? Hit OK. By doing this, you guys are going to have an edge over everyone else who's using this indicator, right? Because most people out there are using the indicator with its default settings, right? And the reality that trading is a competition, right? We are all competing against each other for the same pot of gold. So if you are doing what everyone else is doing, you can't expect to really make money, right? You have to always have an edge in trading, and doing what I just showed you right now is gonna give you an edge. Now, what's the secret here? Well, the secret is that when you see this red line right here and this red background, this tells you that the market is in a downtrend. So during this, what you guys are gonna be doing is you're only gonna be trading shorts, right? So you see this buy signal right here, you ignore it, you don't buy here. When you see a sell signal, you short, right? So you short and you make money on the way down. Buy signal, no good, right? You don't take this. Sell signal, you take it. Bam, short. Buy signal, you don't take it. Sell signal, you take it. Bam, short. That's how you make money. During an uptrend, right, you don't take the sell signals, you only take the buy signals. So you take buy signal right here, you make money, then you exit your trade right here. Perfect. Right, again, downtrend, sell signal, bam, make money. Buy signals, ignore, because the reality is that during a downtrend, these buy signals are not really gonna do well, so you're only gonna waste your time and lose money. Okay, so that's pretty much the strategy. What I wanted to show you is how to identify what type of stop losses you guys are gonna be using here. Because the reality is that you guys are gonna be trading on different time frames. I don't know if you're gonna be trading this on a 2-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame, on the 15-minute time frame. I don't have clue what time frame you wanna be trading on, right? What time frame you want your boss to be trading on. So here is how to identify what stop loss to be using for the time frame that you're gonna be trading on. This ATR indicator, it shows you a good place for you to place your stop loss, right? So you already know the strategy, right? When you see this green line, this is an uptrend, you take only the buy signals. Here is a buy signal. Let's see what is a good place to place your stop loss, right? So this is the buy signal. This is the ATR indicator right here. For the stop loss, you should place it slightly below the bottom band of the indicator, right? When you are trading long, when you are trading short, it's gonna be the opposite. You're gonna be placing your stop loss above this upper band right here. So let's measure the distance and let's see what's a good percentage for a stop loss. This is the entry, this is the stop loss, right? So close to 3%. Okay, let's look at some more examples, right? Because we want to take the average, right? So there is a sell signal right here. This is a valid sell signal, and the stop loss will be again 2.5-3% from the entry. Right, so it turns out that on this specific time frame, 2 hour, it's good to have 2.5 to 3% stop loss. That's how you do it. That's how you identify what stop loss you guys should be using. If I go on the 15 minutes time frame and we do this same thing, you're gonna see that the percentages are gonna be quite different. Right, so this is a buy signal, we are an uptrend, so we are taking this buy signal. Right here is the entry, right here is the lower band of the ATR indicator, right? So 0.73%. You see, the lower the time frame, the lower your stop loss percentage is gonna be. The higher the time frame, the higher the percentage is gonna be. I cannot give you the percentage because again, all of you will be trading different time frames. So what I'm showing you now is how to identify the percentage that you should be using for the time frame that you guys are gonna be setting up your bots to trade. So in this case, we are on a 2-hour time frame. We identify the percentage for the 2 hour, so let's just stick to it. 2.5 to 3% is a good percentage stop loss. And now we are pretty much done with this exit order section. Lastly, we have the advanced section right here, but the reality is that I don't really use this section at all, right? So we're not gonna do anything here. Okay, so since we are done with the whole setup, what we can do is we can already start the bot. So let's click start right here, and bam, the bot is turned on. Okay, so now what is important for you guys to understand is that even though this bot is on right now, it's not really gonna be taking any trades. Why? Well, because we haven't connected the bot to the TradingView indicator from where the bot is gonna be getting the signals, right? So we have to do this in order for the bot to start actually working. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the bot, we're gonna scroll down to where it says message for dear start signal, message to close order. We're gonna open this too because we need this. Now we're gonna head over to TradingView where we're gonna make the connection. So let's see which of the two indicators is the one giving the signals, right? You see, when I hide it, the signals are gone. So by the way, let's hide the ATR because you might be confused when we have so many things. So we're gonna, you see, this is how we know that this is the super trend that we use for the buy and the sell signals. So this is the super trend which we have to use in order to set up the alerts, not this one, right? Not the one that we use to identify if the market is in an uptrend or a downtrend, not this one. We need this one, right? Then you're gonna have to click on these 3 dots right here, add alert on super trend. Okay, now the first and very important thing for you guys to do is to go to the notification and to enable webhook URL. If you don't do this, the connection between TradingView and TreeCommerce is not gonna work. Now, what is the link that you have to paste right here? Where you have to go to Google and search for TreeCommerce webhook URL. Search for this and open this very first link where it says how to use TradingView custom signals. Open this link and scroll down, scroll all the way down until you see the link. It should be somewhere here. There should be a link. Bam, right here. Enable webhooks, valid only for DCA bots. Okay, so this is the link that you guys have to copy and go back to TradingView and paste right here. Again, it's quite important for you to do this, otherwise the connection between TreeCommerce and TradingView is not really gonna work. The next thing that you have to do is to basically set up the alert. Once per bar close, super trend buy. We are setting up a bot for long trading, right? You guys already know this. Of course, I'm gonna show you how to set up a bot for short trading, but for now we are setting up a bot for long trading. That's why here it should be super trend buy, right? When we do the short bot, we're gonna do super trend sell. Expiration, open-ended alert. This means that the alert is not gonna expire, but this option I believe is only available for the premium TradingView plan, which I am on. You might not be on this plan, so your alert might have expiration. Just select here the longest possible period to have your alert, right? And then you just gonna have to update your alerts from time to time so they don't expire. Now we are coming to another very crucial step that you guys have to make sure you do. Message, where it says message, you have to go to TreeCommerce and copy this message right for deal start signal. The very first message, you click on it in order to copy it and you paste it right here. What this is gonna do is that when this indicator sends a buy signal, right, the alert will be triggered, right, and this alert with this message and the webhook URL, this is gonna be connected to your bot and it's gonna trigger a trade, right, that start signal for a deal. And that's what you wanna do. You want when the indicator sends a buy signal during this time for your bot to buy, right? That's what you want to do, and that's how you do it. Hit create and your alert will be active. Now that's for entering a trade. You also have to set up an alert for exiting your trade, right? So we do this same thing one more time. Click on the 3 dots, add alert on the super trend. Now it's gonna be super trend sell. You have to make sure that you have the webhook URL. You should have it after the first time you add it here. You should have it. So you make sure this is the case. Then you go to the settings, once per bar close, again fix the expiration, and we are coming to the message. The message should be the second one right here. Message to close order at market price. So copy the message, paste it right here and create your alert. So now what's gonna happen the next time when this super trend indicator generates a buy signal, the alert which we just placed is gonna get triggered and our bot will open a trade, a long trade. Then later on, when the indicator sends a sell signal, the exit alert will be triggered, right, and our bot will close the trade. Okay, that's perfect, but I already gave you a strategy which gives you an edge, right? So basically, when the market's in a downtrend, you only take short signals. When the market's in an uptrend, you only take long signals. Well, guess what? The market is in a downtrend right now. Is the indicator gonna generate a buy signal? Yes or no, guys? Yes, it will. But the question here is, do we want the bot to follow this buy signal and to enter a long trade? Not at all. Why? Well, because you see that we are in a downtrend. You see this red background right here. Aha, so now your question might be, okay, Bobby, but how do I do that? Well, you do that by turning off your long bot. Right, so if we go to the bots right here, the long bot is connected. This bot, wherever there is a signal, is gonna already enter a trade. But do we want the bots to do that? Not for this one. During this time, we want a short bot to be grinding and making money. Right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna disable this bot, we're gonna stop it, right, and we're gonna set up a short bot which is gonna be active during this. Then later on, when the market flips bullish again, we're gonna turn off the short bot and we're gonna turn on the long bot. Right, so let me show you one more thing. We can actually edit the name of this bot to make things easier for you guys. So click right here on edit and disable this, right, and right here you guys type long BTC USDT, alright, and save this. Okay, perfect. This will basically help you to easily identify which bot is for what later on. Now, as promised, I'm gonna show you how to set up a bot for short trading, because that's what we actually need right now. So you have to click on create DCA bot and we have to go through this whole setup process one more time. Okay, so the bot is gonna be in the futures wallet again, because it's impossible to set up a short trading bot in the spot wallet, right? It's gonna be trading Bitcoin again. This time, however, it's gonna be a short bot. It will still be a single pair bot, and that's pretty much it for this very first section right here. The second section, the entry order. Okay, so we identified that the minimum order for futures trading on Binance is $105. So that's what we're gonna type right here. We're gonna switch to market order. You guys already know why. The leverage cross, we're gonna do 2x. Deal start condition, you guys already know that you have to make sure you enable this and you select trading view custom signal. Safety order size, you already know that you have to disable this. Take profit, you know that we use condition. We use trading view custom signal. We don't use the minimum take profit and we don't use reinvest profit, right? So that's pretty much it for that. You know that we also enable stop loss, and we know that we use 2.5 to 3% stop loss. For short trading, it's good to use the lower range of the stop loss, right? Simply because short trading is less profitable than long trading, right? A long can go from 0 to 500 to 1000 to 5000% in profit without leverage if you catch a nice pump. A short can go from 0 to 99%, right? It cannot go lower than that without leverage. So that's why it's good to use the lower percentage stop loss. And that's pretty much it, guys. You know that we don't really use the advanced section. So like I mentioned, the more you do this, the easier it will get. At first, I'm pretty sure that it looked overwhelming, right, all of these things, but you see, the more you do it, it will just take you like a minute to set up your bot. So now start the bot, hit OK, and we have to connect the bot to TradingView, guys. You already know this. So scroll down here to find the message for deal start signal and to find the message for the deal end signal, right? So we're gonna copy the first message, we're gonna go to TradingView, and we're gonna set up the alert in order to make the connection. At alert, in this case, it's gonna be super trend sell, right? Once per bar close, no expiration if possible. Place the alert right here. Make sure that your webhook is enabled, because otherwise it's not really gonna work, and hit create. Now set up an alert for exiting your trade, right? One more time, add alert on super trend buy is gonna be in this case once per bar close. Place here the message, make sure the webhook is enabled, and hit OK. One last thing, edit the name of the bot so you know that this bot is for short trading. So this is short Bitcoin bot. Click save, bot successfully saved. Okay, so now we will go to our DCA bots, and what you guys can see here is that we have a long Bitcoin bot and a short Bitcoin bot. The short Bitcoin bot is active And that's exactly what we want, right? Because we are in a downtrend right now. So we want the bot to enter short on the next short signal, and the long bot is soft because we don't want the bots to be buying the long signals. Later on, when the market turns green again, we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna stop the short bot and we're gonna enable the long bot. So that's pretty much your work, guys. You have to always make sure that you monitor the pairs that you are trading and the time frame that you are trading. You want to make sure that you are monitoring if the market is in an uptrend or in a downtrend, and based on that you are turning on and off your different bots here. Okay guys, now as promised, I'm gonna show you how to set up bots for multiple pairs. Promises are made to be kept, right? So let's do this now. New DCA bot, switch to futures. Now instead of single pair, we're gonna select multi-pair. And let me show you something quite amazing, guys. If we open this menu now, and if we click on O, we're gonna get 307 different pairs. It is quite amazing. You can have bots to trade pretty much all of the pairs available on an exchange. But there is a constraint that you guys have to be aware of, and the constraint is the alerts that you have on your TradingView plan. So the premium plan which I have allow me to have up to 400 alerts, right? Now you guys know that for a bot you need one alert to enter a trade and one alert to exit a trade. That's per pair. Right, so the reality is that even if you have the premium TradingView plan, you won't be able to trade 300 pairs, right? Because you're not gonna be able to set up alerts for 300 pairs. Now, there is a way around that. I personally trade more than 300 pairs and I do have only 400 alerts. So how is it possible for me to trade way more pairs than this, but it's not for you? Well, because I don't use the super trend indicator, I use my own custom indicator, and if I open the settings and I go to inputs and I scroll down, we have a lot of features on this indicator, but what's important now is you see here alert message. Within the indicator settings, I have basically the option to write alert message for long entry, for short entry, for long exit, and for short exit. And basically with one single alert, right, with one single alert on TradingView, I can have the equivalence of 4 alerts that you guys have to set up with the super trend indicator. Because again, we normally set up alert with the super trend, one for long entry, one for long exit, one for short entry, one for short exit. Basically you have 2 different bots with 4 alerts. So in this case, that's what you're gonna be doing. You guys are not gonna be able to trade 300 pairs because this is also only for long trading. What about for short trading? You gotta have one bot for long trading, one for short trading. So the reality is that you guys can trade up to 100 pairs only if you are on the premium TradingView account, because 100 pairs means 200 alerts for your long bot and 200 alerts for your short bot. So 100 pairs maximum. Why me? With this feature that we have on our indicator, I can trade 400 pairs simultaneously, right? So you can trade 100, I can trade 400, 4 times more. But it is what it is. You guys have to work with what you've got, and if you don't have access to our indicators, you're gonna have to be using the super trend indicator. By the way, our indicator is not based off of the super trend indicator. It has its own strategy, right, based on very specific criteria which are way different than this, and they are way more precise. But we're gonna talk about that later. For now, we have to focus on what you have right now, and that's the super trend indicator. 100 pairs for a long bot, 100 pairs for a short bot. So how do you do that? You have to actually get rid of 200 pairs here. How do you choose which pairs you have to get rid of? Well, ideally, you would have separate bots, right, for the separate types of cryptocurrencies. Let me show you what I mean by that. This is CoinMarketCap. So you can have one bot for coins that are in the top 20. These are coins with a very high market capitalization and they are not so volatile, right? So you can have a bot for these specific coins that are in the top 20. Then you can have another bot for a second set of coins, right, which have a lower market capitalization. This second set of coins, right, they're gonna be a little bit more volatile. Then you can have a third bot for another set of coins which have even lower market capitalization, right? And the lower you go here on the list, the more volatile the coin is going to be. And you might be asking, but why should I set up different bots for this different set of cryptocurrencies? Why should I not set it up all in one bot? Well, because the truth is that you only can use one stop loss percentage for all of the pairs within a bot, right? And using the same stop loss percentage for a coin that has 40 million market cap, right, using this same percentage that you are using for a coin that has like 30 to 40 billion dollar market cap, well, it's quite obvious that this is not a good thing to do, right? Because this coin will be way less volatile than the coin with like 40 million market cap or 4 million market cap. That's why ideally you would have different bots for this different set of cryptocurrencies, right? And you're gonna have different percentage stop losses. For the more volatile coins, you're gonna be using higher percentage stop loss. For the less volatile, you're gonna be using lower percentage stop loss. That's what you have to do in order for everything to work properly, because the reality is that if you use the same percentage stop loss that we use for Bitcoin, like 2.5%, right? If you use it on a coin with like $10 million market cap, you're gonna be stopped out all the time. So the bot is not only gonna generate you profit, it's gonna generate you losses. That's why you have to keep all of these things in mind. Going back to the pairs, again, you can have, let's say, 5 bots with 20 pairs in each, right, in order to hit the 100 pairs target, right? So 5 long bots with 20 pairs each and 5 short bots with 20 pairs each. Now, what about turning on and off the long and short bots, right? What about this? I showed you for Bitcoin that you are basically looking at when the market's in a downtrend and when it's in an uptrend. But how on earth are you gonna do this for 100 pairs? Well, unfortunately, using this indicator is not really gonna be possible for multi-pair bots, because even if you monitor this, but you have 20 pairs within your bot, if you turn off the bot, none of the signals for these 20 pairs is gonna be executed, right? So it's kind of hard to do this with these free trading view indicators. You can very well do this with custom indicators like ours, but again, you work with what you've got at the moment, and that's these free super trading indicators. So how do you approach this situation? Well, normally these coins are gonna be moving in a similar fashion, right? So for example, if we look at the top 20 coins, you see that Bitcoin is down 0.3% for the last hour. Actually, let's look at the last 24 hours. So Bitcoin is down 6%, Ethereum is down 8%, BNB 3%, 8%. So you see that when Bitcoin is down, all of these coins here are down. Yes, some are down more than others, right? But the point is that they are all down. So the thing is that you can look at the uptrend and downtrend on Bitcoin, and based on this, you can turn on and off your altcoins bots, right? Because the truth is that the altcoins almost always follow Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin is dumping, it's quite rare to see that an altcoin is gonna be pumping. So you will just do fine if you follow this. Now, as you guys can see, when we have multi-pair bot right here, we have two things that we don't have on the single pair bots. Simultaneous deals per same pair. This should be the default one, always one, right? So this should be just one. You don't want multiple deals per same pair, and you're not really gonna get it in reality because of how this super trading indicator works. But again, make sure there is one. Max active deals. What you have to select here is the number of pairs that your bot is gonna be trading. So if your bot is trading 20 pairs, you will select here 20 max active deals. Because if you select 10 and your bot is trading 20 pairs, well, guess what? The bot will open only up to 10 active deals. And in situations where you have more signals and more trades running simultaneously, the bot is not gonna open it, right? So this number should be always the same as your number of pairs. Then if we go down here to the entry order, everything is pretty much the same. You guys know how you do this. You know that we disable the safety order, we enable the TradingView custom signal. Here you know that you have to adjust your position size. So in this case, is gonna be $151 minimum position size. You have to type the leverage that you guys are gonna be using, market order, that's what we always do. Then you're gonna go to your exit orders. You know the drill here too, right? TradingView custom signal, disable minimum profit, stop loss, you already know about this one, right? You set up different bots with different percentages, right? So let's say that this is the conservative bot, and let's say that you come up with a 3.5% or something like that, 4%, whatever, right? That's how you do it. And then you just have to save your bot. Then you do another one with your second set of coins, with a third set of coins, basically as much as you want. And once you are done with your long bots, right, you switch to short bots and you do the same thing. That's pretty much it, how you set up bots to trade multiple pairs. By the way, guys, while we are talking here, the bot already opened one trade. As you guys can see, we generated $4 in profit. So I can say that I got paid to make this video, right? $4. Now, just a quick disclaimer, guys. I'm personally not using this super trading indicator. The results from my bots that you saw, they are not from this indicator. They are from my own custom indicators. I trade with this amount of capital, so I can't really use these free trading view indicators which everyone else is using, right? Like I already mentioned before, you gotta have an edge. The bigger the edge, the more money you will make. So I have my own edge which took me years to develop, right? And that's what I am using together with the bots. So if you want to learn more about that as well as more about trading in general, there's gonna be a link around this video to join our free course. If you can't find the link, just go to satsincome.com, just like on my t-shirt, then click on free course and you will be brought to this page where just by giving your name and your email address you get instant access to a complete cryptocurrency trading course with 150 video lessons, 14 hours total length, right? No strings attached, no credit card required, nothing, right? You just add your name and your email address and you get instant access to the course. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you like it, and also you can subscribe to our channel if you still haven't, in order to get notified when we upload more videos like this one.